How do you feel about the fact that he's been charged?
I don't feel that it's fair.
We're working with the district attorney's office at this point to see the benefit of having these charges dismissed. My client has a life sentence, and he's going to live with this for the rest of his life.
There is not one thing they could do to him that would ever approximate what he's enduring himself.
That's completely true. You know, I remember vividly getting the call about this case. I had never seen anyone so inconsolable.
What would it do to your family if they took him away?
I can't understand how that is justice at all, because we are living our life every day without our children, and that is devastating enough. I can't imagine not having my husband next to me to grieve with throughout this process.
What's been your gamut of emotion about this with him? You've had to say, how could you? How could you not think of that? I
Absolutely.
mean, you've had to ask those questions in anger.
Bottom line is that I am supportive and understanding, but I have been so angry. I just couldn't understand how it happened. And, you know, as I'm processing all of this and learning more and more, I realized that this happens more often than I ever knew. But I also know that it was a terrible accident and there was no intention, and he would have never hurt our children on purpose.
How hard has he been on himself?
Extremely, extremely hard.
Worse than you have been frustrated
Absolutely. We are both living in our own personal hell at this point. And I know that he, again, was in a very dark place in the beginning. And I'm just grateful that he has understood that we need him, that his 3 children that are here need him very much, that I need him, that his family and his friends are very supportive, that my family is very supportive of everything that he is going through, and we understand that.
Have you been afraid or sensed in him that the pain would just be too much and that he would harm himself or take his own life?
There was definitely a worry about that initially. He still has that, I think, in mind if he were to go to jail over this.
Take me through the process of forgiving him.
I have seen what a good father that he's always been. When I met him, he had 2 children, and though that's scary to go into an instant family, it also helped me realize what kind of a person he was and how loving, caring, thoughtful, devoted, and happy, and always wanting to do things for the kids, going to all of their events and being there for them. That obviously made me want to be with a man like that and know that he could raise more children with me. Forgiveness has come because I know that he is a good man.
Has he asked you for your forgiveness?
No, I don't think those words have actually been spoken.
You know, you've not actually said it to him, and he's not actually asked for it. And even though you've hung on to one another and you're clearly behind him, but he will really turn a corner when he can ask for and receive that forgiveness.
I know he continuously apologizes, and I say I understand and I love you, but maybe those words in particular would be helpful. So we'll work on that.
How was he with the twins? What was his relationship with them?
He was very close with them. I mean, we played with them every night, every day, every morning. We had a big party for their first birthday. We were both very much involved in the making and had almost 100 people there to come celebrate their birthday party. Yeah, in our backyard. It's just unfortunate that they are forever one.
Tell me what you have beside you on the couch.